Good morning, welcome back to the one, the only, the fourth installment of the Wildcat Buzz. I'm Alex Finley.
And I'm Madison Scott. Let's get started with the Wildcat Buzz.
Where now you know.
In this week's edition of the Wildcat Buzz, we'll be covering this week's upcoming events and last week's scores. Make sure to stay tuned in this week's edition as we'll be covering information on Spirit Week and Homecoming. We have our homecoming events this Saturday from 7 to 10, and tickets can be purchased for $15.
Make sure to dress formal this Friday for we have our homecoming game against Easley. Now over to you, Edwin, for the weather.
Welcome, Wildcats, to your weekly weather report.
The average temperature for the week will finally drop down to the 70s, with the high being 85 degrees and the low being 64.
We won't be able to enjoy this weather because throughout this week there's going to be many storms.
Now to sports.
Last week, JV lost with a final score of 21-0, and our varsity game on Friday, we won with a final score of 65-29. This week on Thursday, JV has an away game against Easley at 6 o'clock, and on Friday, we have our varsity homecoming game at 7:30 against Easley.
2 weeks ago, the cross-country teams ran at Beechwood Farms in the Patriot Classic. Girls varsity placed 19th and boys varsity placed 18th. This past weekend, the Wildcats ran at Wren in the Hurricane Invitational. Take a look at these scores from this past weekend. This week, the cross-country team will be running at Dorman in the Cavalier Classic. Varsity girls will run at 9, varsity boys at 9:45, JV boys at 10:30, and JV girls run at 11:45.
Last week, your Lady Wildcats volleyball team started off the game on Tuesday at Jailman. JV played hard, winning 2-0. Varsity fought but lost 3-1. Tonight, your Lady Wildcats play Hillcrest at home. Come out and support. Check out the Wildcat Buzz next week for the final scores of the Lady Wildcats game. On Saturday, your Lady Wildcats play in a tournament at the Upward Luke Center. JV and varsity both.
Girls golf beat Southside Christian in their game last Monday but lost to JL Man. They played last night and will compete again today.
Last Saturday, the Wildcat swim team attended the Greenville County Invitational Meet at Poinsettia. The boys won, beating Tialhannah and Hillcrest, but lost to Malden. The girls won, beating Hillcrest, but losing to Malden and Tialhannah. Their next meet is Thursday, the 23rd. Good luck, Wildcats.
Last Tuesday, girls tennis won 2 lines against Tialhannah. Yesterday, they played at Landrum. Tonight at 5, they play Hillcrest. And Thursday, they play Malden.
Voting will take place Wednesday, September 22nd during advisory. Each grade level will vote for their grade level princess, and all grades will vote for Homecoming King and Queen. The homecoming game is Friday, September 24th. The theme is to dress up nicely. Homecoming King and Queen and grade level princesses will be announced at halftime. Saturday, September 25th is our homecoming dance here at Woodmont from 7 to 10 p.m. The dance will be held outside in the front parking lot. Students being dropped off will be dropped off in the front parent loop. Students driving will enter through the Reedy Fork student entrance and park on the far side of the student parking lot. Tickets are $15 per person. You can pre-purchase tickets through GoFan or during all 4 lunches on Friday with cash or check. Tickets will also be sold at the door the night of the event. Powder Puff forms are due by the end of this week and can be found outside of Miss Neesmith, Miss Horgan, and Miss Espo's rooms. Remember, the Wildcat sponsorship is $25. It includes all 4 buyouts, a Spirit Week t-shirt, free admission to the talent show, and free admission to Powder Puff. Individual buyouts are $2 per buyout.
Any student is welcome to join the Thespian Society meeting on September 23rd, and stay tuned for the October food drive announced next week.
Tomorrow, before school, join FCA at the flagpole for worship, prayer, and Chick-fil-A biscuits.
Make sure to turn in your forms as soon as possible if your day is from another school. Make sure to stay tuned on our social media page as we'll be posting more news about the homecoming dance.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on @WeAreWoodmont High School. Tune in next week for the Wildcat Buzz.
Where now you know.